Welcome to the HR Empowerment Podcast, where we will uncover strategies and new insights from HR professionals who discuss up-to-date regulations, best practices, and the most pressing topics like diversity and equity, leadership, dealing with difficult situations, and much more that affect your bottom line and business. Thanks for joining us.
Tina Moser, our very special guest, who is a business advisor. So Tina, final words of advice, and then JC wants to share with us some statistics about small businesses overall.
Yeah, absolutely. I think about my own personal growth, and if I wanted to share my last 2 cents to your listeners, it would be to really do a self-assessment of yourself. I've always been a person who wants to be better at the things I'm not good at. And celebrate the things that I feel like I am good at. So as a leader or a business owner, wherever you are at in life, take a moment and ask yourself, what are the areas of weakness, and just be really introspective with yourself. Or even if you want to have a magic wand, I will hand you a magic wand and you can pick what your future looks like 5 years, 10 years, depending on how old you are and where you're at in your career. And then look at where you're at today to where that magic wand just created for you, and make a plan. Make a plan of what do you need in order to get to that magic wand space. And if you're not good at those things, hire someone who is. The best people in the world, the best athletes, the most successful business owners, they all have a coach of some sort. You can call it a coach, you can call it an advisor, you can call it a consultant. I don't care. But if you're not good at it now, you're going to need someone who is good at it to help you get to that next level, whatever that is.
Yeah. And I like to say also, even if you're not good at, or if you are good at it, we all need some kind of advice. We all need somebody to lean on to say, hey, I'm second guessing myself here. Can I run some things by you? So, coaches have helped me a great deal. I'm a coach as well. Just for my clients, I'm not like how you are. So please call Tina before you call me for coaching. I'm usually more when I'm more intimate with the organization, and I know what's going on and I can help them navigate through it. But we all need advice. And if anybody thinks that, they're in this world alone, like reach out to a coach, someone that you're comfortable with. It might not be me. It might not be Tina. It might be somebody else. It might be somebody who's specifically trying to help you get to another career. And then you may even need some, additional education, formal or informal. With that said, JC, hey, can you share with us some statistics and news?
According to a survey conducted by SCORE, a not-for-profit organization that helps small businesses, 80% of small business owners who worked with a business advisor reported that their business skills and knowledge greatly improved, and 70% reported increased revenue. 72% of small business owners who worked with a business advisor said they increased their chances of business survival. That's a key one right there. 61% of small business owners who worked with a business advisor said their decision-making skills improved. And according to a Harvard Business Review study, employees who have a clearly defined set of goals that are aligned with company objectives are 50% more likely to be engaged in their work. And lastly for you, I've been hanging on to these all day, so I'm so excited to read them to you. A survey by GlobeForce found that employees who receive regular feedback and recognition are more likely to stay at their current employer, with 82% of employees saying that recognition motivates them to improve their job performance. And what is the root of all this? It stems back to business advisors stepping in and helping leaders and decision makers make the proper and effective choices while considering risks along the way. Back to you.
I love that one of your statistics was from SCORE, SCORE.org. I've actually volunteered for SCORE for quite some time. I haven't in the past couple years because I moved in. SCORE started as mostly retired individuals who still wanted to have their foot back in helping people. And so a lot of the SCORE mentors, is what they're called, are retired executives. And they say, I want to help small business people or people who want to start small businesses. So if you're saying, man, I need a business advisor, but there's no way I can afford it, I encourage our listeners to check out score.org. They're all over the country. I think they might be all over the world. I'm not 100% sure. And they're 9 out of 10 times free. So, it's a nonprofit and you can go there and get free advice and get assigned a coach, a mentor, an advisor. Some of them you have to pay, like maybe to attend trainings. I still do occasionally do group trainings for SCORE because I just love helping people, and it really does matter. So even if you're listening today and you're like, well, I might not need a business advisor, but I want to help people, that's another option without starting a whole new career, that you could still keep your current career and then jump in and dabble in and helping other people of all ages, of all walks of life. Tina, what are your thoughts on that? Have you heard of SCORE before?
Yeah, we are so much alike, Wendy, because I was a SCORE volunteer for years. Matter of fact, it was just last year sometime that I, just because of all the other hats I'm wearing, that I'm not active right now. But for the same reasons, I love helping people. And sometimes, especially when they're just getting started, they just need that little extra outside advice. So
yeah, it is. We are very similar. It is amazing, though. There's so many organizations that are out there that are free or low cost, and people just don't know about it. So please continue to spread the word, everybody. We want to be the folks that help people, not hinder people. Do you have any final words of advice before we wrap up here, Tina?
Just back to really think about what you want out of life and out of your career. And if you're a business owner, what you want out of your business as well, and create a plan to do that and take action.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening, everybody, to our 5-part series on how helping business owners and professionals of all type, but specifically in the recruiting, training, and leadership realm, contributes to the success of business, which means it contributes to the success of everyone involved in the business, not just the owners of the business. I really encourage you to check out, business advisors, coaches, mentors for you or members of your team. We hope this information has been helpful. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Contributes to the success of business, which means it contributes to the success of everyone involved in the business, not just the owners of the business. I really encourage you to check out, business advisors, coaches, mentors for you or members of your team. We hope this information has been helpful. Thanks for joining us. Take care.
Thank you for joining the HR Empowerment Podcast, brought to you by Aurora Training Advantage. We hope you've gained new insight and strategies to navigate the HR profession. We look forward to you joining us again on the HR Empowerment Podcast.